If you click this video, you probably want a Prebuilt PC that is good and brings good performance. And that's the case for the iBuypower Element Mini 9300. Although there are some topics that we need to discuss in order to give this PC more performance without having to spend more money. I recommend you to stick to the end of this video if you want to buy this PC, because of the pros and cons that this one has. And we are going to start by looking at the pros. The first pro, which is an obvious one, is the price. $600. And for this price, you are not going to find any Prebuilt with better specifications than this one, at least for gaming. Most of Prebuilt PCs at this price point are office PCs, although there's another PC from iBuypower that has the same price, but the GPU is way worse. It has a better CPU but a worse GPU, so it's actually worse for gaming, but it's better if you want to buy a GPU and put it to a Prebuilt PC. The second pro is that it's upgradable. This means that if you want to upgrade any component in the future, you can easily do it, because maybe you don't have the money to do it right now, so you will do it in the future. Then this PC is great for that. I personally suggest upgrading the GPU to a 1650 Super, but of course not right now, because we all know that GPUs at the moment are very expensive. Another thing that I recommend you upgrading is the RAM, but we will talk about that later. Now for the last pro, we are going to talk about the price performance, which is a big W for this PC, because for $600 you can play non-demanding games like Valorant, Fortnite, Minecraft, CSGO and even GTA 5. So if you play one of those games and you need a budget PC, this one will get the job done 100%. Now I will talk about the cons about this PC and how to fix them. The first con is that it comes with 8GB of RAM, but don't worry about this because you can easily upgrade it for a cheap price, and this will improve your gaming performance by a lot, especially in games with high demanding RAM like Fortnite. Same thing happens with the storage. You can easily upgrade it, but of course it won't bring you better performance, it's just a storage. So you can put more games in your disk. And another con that this PC has is that it won't run high demanding games like Red Dead Redemption 2. In order to fix this problem, you can either buy a new GPU, which is really expensive, or extend your budget to the $750 mark. So if you want to buy a better PC at $750, you can press the button in the top right of the screen right here. If you are going to buy a PC at that price point, I really recommend you watching that video instead of this one, because it's actually $150 difference, which for a gaming PC is not that much. Before making a conclusion, if you're still here, I encourage you to leave a like. That way you're supporting me a lot. Thank you guys for the support. Now back to the video, let's make a conclusion. If you have between $600 or $650, I recommend you buying this PC, no doubt. This is your best option and you won't find a better product than this one at that price point. But if you have or you can get $750, I recommend you going for the HP like I said a couple of moments ago. Another thing to mention is that if you're going to play games like Valorant or Minecraft, then the iBuypower will get the job done. You don't really need a better PC than that one, unless you want to compete in those games. But please don't lie to yourself, because I've seen a lot of gamers make the same mistake over and over again. They buy a gaming PC because it will run high demanding games, and then they end up playing games like NBA 2K or just Minecraft. So please be realistic and don't lie to yourself. Think about what games you are really going to play, so you can save money and maybe invest it in other stuff. So that was the whole honest review about the iBuypower Element Mini 9300. If you enjoyed it and it was helpful for you, please leave a like, you will be supporting me a lot. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.